Hello, this is Graham Norris with eXp Realty, and it's Coffee with Graham time. That's good. And the coffee time come round quickly each day. Time certainly passes quickly. Today I was thinking about a book I read years and years ago. It sort of changed my way of thinking, and I'm sure you know about the book if you have not read it, and that's called Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. And it really highlighted to me my who I felt I was, that entrepreneurial spirit that was definitely inside of me, and I definitely had a deep desire to have my own business where you could control your own schedule, set your own schedule, and where you had time freedom and financial freedom, and to build a business up yourself, the fun of building it up, and working through all the challenges and obstacles and what have you. And quite a contrast to actually working for somebody else. When you got a job, you're actually helping them to fulfill their dreams and goals, not your own. All you're doing when you have a job is swapping your time for a certain amount of money. Whereas when you have your own business, the time, you spend a huge amount of time initially at the start of your business for very little return, and then it grows up exponentially over time, where your earnings dramatically increase as your business takes off. And I've tried lots of different businesses. Robert Kiyosaki in his book talks about starting lots of businesses, and you end up failing at a good number of them. In fact, you need to be in at least 10 businesses before you start seeing any success. You fail forward, as it were, and you learn so many things. But for me, I think I look back and I've tried all sorts of things. Like I tried network marketing, a number of businesses in network marketing. The longest one was with Herbalife, and that I had enjoyed quite a bit of success with Herbalife. Built up a sales team, and won a couple of vacations and awards and things, which was great. But one thing I did find with that was the advertising budget was crippling the cash flow, and so I never generated sufficient income to live off. And that's the thing with a business, is making sure that the cash flow through the business is sufficient to generate sufficient profits to actually live off and to grow and scale the business. So when I matched it with a passion with real estate, real estate has got huge margins, so it can be easily profitable, especially on the retail side and helping people buy and sell their homes. There are, of course, advertising costs and various tools that you need of the trade, like any business. And so there is capital outlay and business expenses, of course, throughout your career. But it can be easily managed. And so it's a really good book if you haven't read it, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, by Robert Kiyosaki. And of course, he's written other books as well. I got his game, which is Cash Flow Quadrant, and that taught you by playing the game, it taught you a number of things about your profit and loss and what's an asset and what's a liability and things like that. So I recommend you get that game. That's a really good game to play and to get a hold of the concepts. But certainly with my latest move to EXP, it's got those multiple streams of income, and so it's good for future provability. You know, at some point I can retire and I still would have income coming in and not just from sales. So that's an important part of the business as well, to think about the long term. And so the revenue share that EXP gives, plus shares, because it's traded on the NASDAQ under EXPI, yes, Echo X-ray Papa India symbol, and you get shares when you sell properties. You can get shares by discounts on your shares. Anyway, there's lots of streams of income with the EXP opportunity, and so I'm really glad I made that move as well. So I'm putting it all together, and I feel like I'm getting my business together, and it's good for the future. Whatever that means. Anyway, if you have any questions, any comments or suggestions, or you want to talk to me about anything I've talked about, then feel free to reach out. Put some comments below, or give me a call on 865-405-7947. We'll talk to you soon.